Alright, here we go. This is a ranked 1v1 onslaught between the Carbon player on the left side, Charles, and the Gothic Striker, Lexi Striker. Pretty common nowadays. It's like trending. If AirMech was AirMech was heavy on Twitter, I think Lexi Striker would be pretty much trending right now. Either way, and his opponent, the blue player on the right side, MsMinx, in the Mako Osprey. Another common, popular. I mean, it's been for a while, for a really long time, you know, kind of forever. Popular pilot mech combination, but Minx going straight for the. Oh, and actually, okay, I wasn't 100% aware of this positioning. I don't really know if that kind of positioning should exist in this kind of game, but yeah, that's a nice positioning, but it's still harassable. Charles not going to be able to get a kill on Gemini in Osprey territory all by himself, but might be able to get sort of a focus on Minx. And right now, not going to get that finish and not going to continue the harass on the Gemini, but does have, let's see, 2 Longhorn, I guess, set on T. Will be able to neutralize this outpost pretty quickly, or at least pretty soon. And, you know, standard will pretty much begin. And Minx gonna be able to get that. Okay, Minx a little behind, but it's not like huge. But okay, this is much bigger than who can grab the outpost first. Charles starting the mid fight. I guess the mid top fight. Don't really know exactly what you want to call that, but it's pretty much mid on Salt. Starting a little bit earlier than Minx. Actually, Minx is not even going mid, but just trying to get some salvage done. So you know, getting a little bit of extra credits, killing those neutrals. Charles not putting these Longhorn in the range of any of the neutral units on mid yet. I mean, that's something that you'd really want to see. Minx just going pure Gemini. Let's see, yeah, nothing but Gemini on the field. 1 Flacker coming out, but it does look like Charles is responding in kind with just Longhorn, defending that outpost there at the bottom. Getting a little bit nervous, not continuing that mid. Well, I don't even know if you can call it continuing, because it never really started, but not going with, not committing to what he started with. There you go, that's probably a good way to put it. But just, yeah, fearing the approach from Minx. Gonna put a line of Longhorn down. Minx is gonna back off, so we're gonna have a normal sort of outpost guard here on Salt. No one pushing out, no one doing anything like that, anything semi-dangerous. But Minx with that, okay, yeah, she does have that 1 Flacker out. But Charles, okay, now finally starting on the middle units. But will it be in time? Okay, Minx just going to go for killing neutrals and probably going to do some more salvage, I would guess. I mean, I don't really know how far out that would get you, honestly. Oh, man, just trying to really, really block perfectly on this outpost. And, yeah, now just repositioning. But Charles will be able to get this middle outpost under his control, I think, sometime pretty soon. Well, just has 4 Longhorn over here. It will be able to do the job with no healing units, though. It's a little bit dangerous. I mean, you will eventually lose those units. Let's see, does he even have, yeah, he has a ratchet in his in his build queue, or sorry, not his build queue, in his loadout. Grabbing the first box that did spawn at 2 minutes. And Minx just trying to do even more salvage, getting maximum credits for her work at this point. 100, 200, 100, 200. I mean, it's not a lot, but it could make the difference in a very, very close, you know, pushing battle or something like that. But Charles will be able to get this middle outpost under his control and guarded fairly well. And we are rounding out to 3 minutes in the game right now. Minx just still with pretty much pure Gemini. Okay, 1 roller is on the field. Where's that roller? Okay, right here to defend against any, you know, any bottom push. But Minx now starting on the mid approach. I would assume some artillery. No artillery going down because she doesn't have any inner loadout. So will she just do a mass push or something like that from here? I guess this is more for a defensive measures because, you know, this can be pushed on T to this outpost. However, I think it might be questionable as to whether it goes here or here. I guess it's probably just dependent on the specific positioning of the Longhorn. However, Minx does have... Oh, Minx did go with Moneymakers. Didn't even realize that because I was talking way too much at the beginning. So, yeah, just trying to maximize her money. Salvage, Moneymakers, has a couple of gens now coming out because she has hit her, her unit cap. And Charles just doing some more scouts with those super obnoxious smoke contrails. Oh, Minx also has the blue ones as well. So, oh, and is going to do some pathing down to mid. So, going to set them on Y, I'm guessing. And, you know, using this V-pathing to make sure they actually go down the middle. And Charles just doing some derping out and screwing around. Also does have generators in his build, in his loadout. Only 1 point in afterburners. That's the only thing that Charles spent money on. And Minx has money into heal, obviously, and armor. So that Mako Osprey, similar to Mako Striker play, will just get super tanky. And Minx grabbing the second box. but it's 55 out of 55 for her. Charles can still pump out a little bit of, oh, okay, and setting a Gaddy down in a socket. Oh, and another Gaddy down is coming out. And MsMinx, yeah, it's going to be hard to focus down a Mako Osprey with points into armor, 2 points in armor right now. And Charles is actually a little bit dangerous. Oh, did I say a little bit dangerous? But a little bit in danger. And Minx might have been able to get a kill on him. But either way, let's see if Minx can actually do some kind of push here. Because she does have some paths drawn down the middle. Or at least from the top down to the middle. And will set them on, I would assume, attack now. So they, okay, Charles does scout this. He just sets up artillery just now. So, yeah, that was actually incredibly good timing by Minx. Minx is not going to be able to get the full use out of that roller. She doesn't, well, oh, boy, why are they moving like the same speed as the Longhorn? Why are they moving so fast? That's weird. I thought they were like still like movement speed 2 or 2.5 or something like that. I don't remember. Oh my god. But either way, it's going down the middle, and this is terrifying for Charles. Charles really, no, that would probably be a base race scenario, I would say, but putting defenses down, this is really, really dangerous, especially with the roller leading the way, the 2 rollers leading the way. Oh man, Minx is, oh, but the grinder does go down. So what will Minx be able to pull off here? Just stacking even more and more Gemini, just doing a mass mid push. This really reminds me of that Polar versus Rex game a really long time ago, where they were just pretty much at a stalemate, genned up all the way, and pretty much Polar Bears was forced to push through mid. I think I don't remember exactly what happened. I don't remember exactly what happened in that game, but I think that's what happened in that game. However, at this point, it does look like Charles is probably going to lose this base race. He did send his units at the top, but probably a little too late. And trying to focus Minx here. Oh, and Minx drawing a path around the fort, and will probably get a pretty good surround here. If she can set it on T, and there you go, yeah, it does set it on T. These Longhorn are still passing the close outposts here on Minx's side, so, oh, but they did not follow the pathing. Oh my god, they just went to this outpost. Minx's push did not go the way she planned. Now finally resetting them on Y, but now the Longhorn are approaching this blue fort. Will Minx be able to get this these Gemini actually surrounding here? And there you go. Now they will be surrounding the fort. I'm guessing set those on T. However, Charles now has his Longhorn all the way there. Oh man, who will win this base race? I don't know if Minx should, you know, keep these on T, but maybe just put them on Y at this point, because she's losing damage really, really, really fast. And Charles can sort of distract these Gemini, but that's probably going to be it. Charles doing a lot of damage to Minx, and GG, that is it. Charles grabbing this ranked 1v1 win on Salt over MsMinx. Whoa, that was very, very unfortunate. MsMinx would have won that game, I'm pretty sure, if she just set him on T or kept him on T, or if the, sorry, not T, on Y, or if her T command actually followed the path that she intended to draw. I really would like to see what would have happened, like who would have won. I'm pretty sure Minx would have won that game if she actually was able to get her units to follow the path that she drew. However, it is just a little finicky and a little bit weird, and in my opinion, yes, everyone knows that, yeah, the path lights up when they are actually set on the path when you set the command, but in the middle of battle, in the middle of action, is a little bit hard to see. That's one thing that I kind of wanted to see, you know, a really distinctive indication that the units are sort of following the path. It's something in development. Hopefully we can get, you know, these little kinks worked out, but even if she's just kept them on Y without that creative extra path drawn around, she might have still been able to get the finish, even with just a little bit extra micro. She was an Osprey after all. You know, the Mako tanky Osprey, she was a little bit low on health, but just a little bit more time spent on the ground healing up might have been able to even it out. Even though Charles was a Lexi striker, I think she would have been able to you know, get enough Gemini on the corners to be able to finish the game before Charles did. But if Charles sent those Longhorn at the top when he saw Minx send, you know, when he saw Minx send all those Gemini through the middle, maybe taking all of his Longhorn to the top or something like that, maybe he would have gotten there way ahead of time and finished the game before Minx did in either case. But all that speculation, all of that is hypothetical. But GG, good job, Charles, taking this game over Minx. Ranked. Play matchmaking, everyone. Play matchmaking. Try non-meta. I guess that's kind of contradictory. If you want to try non-meta, I encourage it. Either way, play more AirMech, send in replays, and try streaming or casting. It's, you know, can't hurt. What you know, what could happen? What could happen? But it's nothing. Yeah. Look. Yeah. It's just try it, guys. Just try it. This is RWN. That is game. See you next time.